Hey YouTube, back Lounge Football, back with another video. And today we're going to be doing our USFL Week 10 picks. And also I wanted to bring up about the USFL. I'm glad it made it this far. It's one of the best spring leagues out right now. I think it is the best spring league for football right now. And I'm glad that it made it to the end of the season like their goals were. In like the past 3 years, no team has made it the full season. The XFL, the AAF also hasn't made it this far, so I'm glad the USFL is doing what they're doing to keep their league consistent and good. But anyways, let's do our USFL Week 10 predictions. The first game is the Philadelphia Stars versus New Jersey Generals, Saturday at 12 o'clock. I'm really excited to see this game. It's basically an actual playoff preview game. First off, I think it's going to be a tight game, but these teams can't reveal their full game plan. I see both teams having their backups in, and I think this is going to be a close game, but I think the Generals are going to win a tight game because they have more depth in their lineup with like their backups. I think the score, I'll say 28-24 in a tight game. They just have more depth in their lineup. But, hey, we'll see what happens. And Case Cookies, we need him to get healthy, so I don't expect him to play this game. But you never know what can happen. The winner of this game is obviously going to gain lots of momentum if they win this game for the playoffs. Our next game is the Birmingham Stallions versus Tampa Bay Bandits. I think the Stallions, they lost last week. They probably want to get a win to show that, to lead them to some momentum heading into playoffs, coming off that loss to Houston. And I think they're going to have their backups in, though, because they don't want to risk any injury. Tampa Bay, they've been pretty bad, honestly. The past 4 to 6 weeks, they haven't had the same flow. And now it's paying for them. They're not going to make the playoffs. I think this game is going to be one of the worst games this week. But the Stallions are going to pull through, and they're going to win this game 24-16, even though the Bandits are trying to win to have some pride for next season. I think Alex Magoo is going to do pretty good, which you got to think. He was their first-round pick, so you expect him to do good. With the Bandits, though, honestly, if they have a good offense, I wouldn't be surprised if they win this game, knowing that the Stallions are going to have their backups in. But the Stallions do have home field advantage every single week. Our next game we're talking about is the Michigan Panthers versus the Pittsburgh Maulers. I think this game, it's basically the toilet bowl. Whoever loses this game is going to be the worst team in the league. They're probably going to get the first overall pick next draft. And maybe both head coaches will be fired. I think like a 90% chance Kirby Wilson will be fired. But I really want to see what Josh Love can do if he can get his revenge versus the Maulers, which I think is going to happen. I think it's going to be a low-scoring defensive game, but I think the Michigan Panthers win this game 20-14. The receiver Lance Lenoir is going to do good, and Reggie Corbin's going to do good. They just got to pound the ball down the defense's throat. But Michigan's going to win this game 20-14. Next game we're talking about is the New Orleans Breakers versus the Houston Gamblers. New Orleans, they've been solid all year. Houston, they really could be 7-2 right now, but they have choked some leads. And honestly, New Orleans should rest their starters, give Kyle Sloter some rest. He's been banged up all year. And you never know with this Houston team. They can knock your head off. You saw what they did to the Stallions. So keep your backups in so you have momentum heading into the playoffs, even if you lose, though. Which, I gotta say, the score of this game might be close. But I have the Gamblers winning 31-23. But by the way, guys, I'm going to be ending this video here. I hope you guys liked the video. Please subscribe if you guys like this USFL content. And I'm going to be posting a video on my main channel. The link to that will be in the description, guys. But please like and subscribe, and that's all I have to say. So bye, guys.